Protect black women. Protect black women. Why is that so hard for us to do? We as black men have got to do a better job of this. I've been saying this in multiple videos, multiple posts, and this Megan Thee Stallion situation is just another example of what I'm talking about. So Megan Thee Stallion did an Instagram live where she named Tory as her shooter, and I expected that to be, a point where everyone rallied around her and said, we support you, and they just created a protective barrier around her, which should have happened from the first place when we found out that she was shot in the foot, instead of all the jokes and stuff. But that's not what happened. I mean, sure, there's some people that are doing that, but I saw a lot of reaction talking about now she's a snitch, now she's a rat, now she's a clown. What did she do to get that? Why would Tory just shoot her in the foot? What was going on that night? All these excuses, all these questions, instead of just saying, hey, Tory, that's wrong. Tory should, there should be some kind of justice. Now, I've also seen people say, well, why didn't she say that immediately? That's a good point. Why didn't she say that immediately? And that brings me to another large issue. She didn't say it immediately because she said she was scared of the police, like many black people are. If you saw the video, you would have seen there's a helicopter. The police had guns drawn. They made everybody get out of the vehicle and get on the ground, including her, who had just been shot in the foot. She said that they tried to threaten her with detainment. And through all of that, she never told them that Tory was the shooter because she felt like she needed to protect him from the possibility of violence. She felt like she needed to protect everybody in the vehicle. She felt like if she had said that she had been shot, they would have known there was a gun there, and that her life, the life of her friend, the life of Tory's security, and Tory's life would be in jeopardy because she doesn't trust the cops. So what does that say about law enforcement and black people? Same thing that I've been saying before. We don't call the cops. We can't call the cops. We don't tell when violence happens. We don't tell when we're assaulted because we don't trust that. We feel we're more in danger when cops show up. She had just been shot in the foot and she was still more afraid of the police. That has to be addressed. That is a big issue. Now, we as black men must do better. That's step number one. We have to protect black women. We have to be places, we have to create safe spaces for them. We shouldn't be joking about Meg getting shot. We shouldn't be questioning what she did. We should be at Tory's head for this. Like, what's wrong with this guy? What's wrong with you? Does he need therapy? Possibly. Was there drugs involved? Possibly. Are those excuses? We have to deal with the result. I don't care about none of that. The result was he's out here shooting black women in the foot because they had an argument. They left a party and had an argument. That is unacceptable. Domestic squabbles are always difficult. And I'm not sure what the relationship is, but domestic relationships are always difficult to get in because it's always a tit for tat. But when it comes to the point of pulling a gun and shooting somebody, you've passed the line. That's too far. And we as a community we got to do a better job protecting black women. I don't know how else to say it. I would really love to know how you think we could do a better job. Like, what can we do? What should the response have been? Like, what actions can we take to change this? Because this is unacceptable to me. Like, I don't understand the behavior, and I feel like there needs to be some kind of re-education process. So, talk to me about what you think we should do. Tell me if you disagree. Let's debate about it in the comments. I'm always down for that. And protect black women.
Vote.